What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's Daniel, and welcome back to our video. Today, I'm doing race 6 for the 2024 Drive for the Cure 250. Let's go ahead and just jump straight into it. This weekend, the NASCAR Xfinity Series has the Charlotte Motor Speedway on the Charlotte Roval, a road course that's caused a lot of chaos, some controversy, and some crazy finishes throughout the years. The last time we ran at the Charlotte Roval, we saw Sam Mayer pick up his third win of the 2023 season. He'll be looking to pick up his third win of 2024 this weekend at the Charlotte Roval and advance his way to the round of 8. So now, let's go ahead and jump into picks. But before we go ahead and jump into picks, let's take a look at the weather for this weekend. So the weather for this weekend is looking extremely promising. It's going to be 78 degrees high with 51 degrees, a 0% chance of rain with sunny skies. Going to be some really nice weather headed out to Charlotte Motor Speedway this weekend. Let's now take a look at the playoff standings as we head into the round of 8, or the final race of the round of 12. Keep in mind, as Sam Mayer appeal disqualifications not happen at this point, so these points might change by the time you're seeing this. So Sammy Smith, after winning Talladega, has advanced to the next round. Chandler Smith also advanced as he's 64 points above the cutoff line. Cole Custer's 37 up. Same with Austin Hills, also 37 points up. Sheldon Creed is 32 points up. Jesse Love is 22 up. Riley Hurst is 20 points up. And AJ Allmendinger is 7 points above the cutoff line. Justin Allgaier is 7 points below. Shane Van Gisbergen is 10 points below. Sam Mayer is 13 below. And Parker Kligerman is 16 points below. A lot of those guys below the cutoff line are going to be strong, really big contenders who have a chance and opportunity to pick up the victory this weekend at the Charlotte Roval. So now, let's go ahead and jump into picks. For those that are new to the channel, here's how picks usually work. I do 2 suck picks, 2 drivers I expect to struggle throughout the weekend who will not have a good run. I do 2 underdog picks, 2 drivers who desperately need a good run who I think are going to have a good run this weekend or are really good in this type of track. And I do my winners pick, the driver thinks is going to win the race overall. And I do drivers you need to watch out for. And because it's a road course race, I got 5 drivers you need to watch out for along with the race winner. So now, let's go ahead and jump into picks. Who are my suck picks for 2024 Drive for the Cure 250? My first suck pick for this weekend at the Roval is a driver 11 car for Kaulig Racing, Josh Williams. It has been a struggling season so far for Josh Williams in 2024. He's not had a lot of good finishes, and so far on the road courses this year, he's either crashed out or usually finished outside of the top 20 or 25. Unfortunately, I'm not expecting much from Josh Williams this weekend. I think it's been a bad year overall in these types of tracks for Josh. I unfortunately think Josh Williams will not have a good run, and sadly, I think he will unfortunately end up struggling this weekend at the Charlotte Roval with the 11 team. My second suck pick for this weekend at the Charlotte Roval is a driver 27 car for Jordan Anderson Racing, Jeb Burton. It's been a bad year overall for Jeb Burton in 2024, and generally on road courses throughout his NASCAR career, he has not ran really good at these types of tracks. I just don't expect much from Jeb, unfortunately. It's been a rough year for this organization and team. He hasn't had the pace and speed to contend on most weeks, and he generally runs outside the top 20 at these types of tracks. So therefore, unfortunately, I think Jeb Burton is not going to have a good run, and sadly, I think he will struggle this weekend at the Charlotte Roval with the 27 team. And now we're going ahead and jump on the underdog picks for the Drive to Cure 250. Who are my underdog picks? My first underdog pick for this weekend at the Charlotte Roval is a driver 32 car for Jordan Anderson Racing, Austin Green. Austin Green has been very impressive on road courses so far in 2024. In 4 or 5 road course starts this year, his worst finish, I believe, is 11th or 12th and has had 3 or 4 top 10 finishes. I think Austin Green's going to have a really solid run this weekend. He's been very impressive at these types of tracks, and I think the 32 team is going to bring the pace and speed where I think he's going to have a chance and opportunity to survive the carnage that we're going to see at this track, and I also think the pace and speed is going to be there for Austin. So I think he's going to have a really solid, and I think of a pretty strong run for sure this weekend at the Charlotte Roval. My second underdog pick for the Charlotte Roval is a driver the 88 car for Junior Motorsports, Connor Mosack. Connor Mosack usually would be a suck pick, but at road courses, he's actually very good. And he was one of the few guys that actually challenged Shane Van Gisbergen early in the race at the Chicago Street Course earlier this year. So I think Connor's actually going to run well. The 88 car, also remember, won the last road course race that was on that, of course, was at Watkins Glen, where Connor Zilisch took the victory. I think Connor's going to have a really solid, and I think of a pretty good run with the 88 team for sure this weekend at the Charlotte Roval. I expect good stuff for Connor Mosack this weekend. And now we're going ahead and jump on to the winner's pick for the Drive for the Cure 250. Who is my winner's pick? The driver who I'm picking to win, I feel like he's got the biggest advantage of anybody going this weekend because remember, there's a new configuration that they've got at the Charlotte Roval. This guy's also been extremely dominant on road courses outside of Watkins Glen. The driver I'm picking to win this weekend at the Charlotte Roval is a driver of the 97 car for Kaulig Racing, Shane Van Gisbergen. I think he's going to get his 4th win of 2024. Shane has been extremely strong on road courses for the most part. He probably should have won a Circuit Americas. Of course, he won at Portland, won at Sonoma, and also, of course, won at the Chicago Street Course. And like I said, with there being new configuration at this racetrack, I think Shane Van Gisbergen is going to have the pace and speed. He's the best at breaking in the Xfinity Series of the guys racing this weekend. I think Shane Van Gisbergen is going to have a really solid and a pretty strong performance for sure. And I think he gets his 4th win of 2024 this weekend at the Roval. And now we're going to go ahead and jump on the underdog picks for the drive for the Cure 250. Who are the ones you need to watch out for this weekend at the Roval? The first driver you watch out for this weekend at the Charlotte Roval is a driver of the 16 car for Kaulig Racing, AJ Allmendinger. Usually, when it comes to AJ in the Xfinity Series at the Roval, he's the guy I usually pick. But because SVG is running this weekend, I think AJ is going to get beat. Now, I think AJ is going to have a really good chance and opportunity to win. He's very good at the Charlotte Roval historically. I think he's going to be very fast and pretty quick this weekend. I think AJ will have the car capable enough to have a shot and a really good opportunity to potentially get win number 1 of 2024 this weekend at the Charlotte Roval. The second driver to watch out for this weekend at the Charlotte Roval is a driver of the 1 car for Junior Motorsports, Sam Mayer. Sam Mayer won the last time we were at the Roval last year, like I already mentioned, and Sam Mayer's been really good on road courses so far this year. He's had the pace and speed to contend. He could have won at Portland earlier this year, just lost to SVG at the end. I think he also had a tire issue, ran out of gas at the end, but I do believe that Sam Mayer is going to be very fast. The 1 team's been good at these types of tracks historically. I think Sam Mayer is going to be really strong for sure this weekend at the Charlotte Roval. The third driver to watch out for this weekend at the Charlotte Roval is a driver 7 car for Junior Motorsports, Justin Allgaier. Justin Allgaier is a pretty underrated road course racer. He always runs really good at these types of tracks. He does have a few wins at these types of tracks back in 2018. Of course, he did win at Road America, and he has been fast at the Charlotte Roval historically. He didn't get it done last year, but I think he's got a good chance to win it this year. He's going to be up front. I think he's going to be a major threat and contender, and I do think that Justin Allgaier will have the pace and speed for sure to contend this weekend at the Charlotte Roval with the 17. The fourth driver to watch out for this weekend at the Charlotte Roval is a driver of the 19 car for Joe Gibbs Racing, Josh Bilicki. This one might surprise you because Josh Bilicki is driving for Joe Gibbs Racing, but Joe Gibbs Racing has a pretty decent road course group. On top of that as well, Josh Bilicki, in my opinion, is one of the most underrated road course racers. And the last time he drove the 19 car, yes, he didn't get it to finish that I think he deserved at Portland, but he ran up front and was as far up as 3rd or 2nd in the race. I think Josh Bilicki is going to have a good car this weekend. I think he's going to have a chance and opportunity. It would not surprise or shock me if Josh Bilicki is able to get his first career Xfinity Series victory this weekend at the Charlotte Roval. And the fifth final driver I think you should watch out for this weekend at the Roval is a driver of the 20 car for Joe Gibbs Racing, Aric Almirola. Aric Almirola has been hit or miss at road courses in the Cup Series, but in the Xfinity Series, it's actually not been that bad. I know Watkins Glen did not go well from earlier this year, but Aric Almirola is going to be in this 20 car, and the more runs he gets, the better he's going to end up being. I think Aric Almirola is going to have the pace and speed to contend. I think he'll have a really strong chance and a really great opportunity. I think he will be a threat and contender, potentially get win number 3 of 2024 this weekend at the Charlotte Roval. So, those are my race 6 for the 2024 drive for the Cure 250. Just a reminder, my suck picks are Josh Williams, Jeb Burton. My underdog picks are Austin Green, Connor Mosack. My winner's pick is Shane Van Gisbergen. And the ones to watch out for, AJ Allmendinger, Sam Mayer, Justin Allgaier, Josh Bilicki, and Aric Almirola. Those are my race picks. So, that is going to be it for the Race 6 video for the 2024 drive for the Cure 250 at the Charlotte Roval. I want to thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe to the channel, notifications on us, and if I win a video, it does go live on my channel. Follow me on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram, and support my Patreon as well. Let's go below that and comment your picks below for this weekend at the Charlotte Roval. Tell me your suck picks, tell me your underdog picks, tell me your winner's pick, and let me know drivers you're watching out for this weekend at the Charlotte Roval. Let me know your picks in the comments below. If there's any major news that breaks the rest of the day, you'll see it here on the channel. If not, the next time you'll see me is when I do Cup race picks for the Charlotte race for the Bank of America Roval 400. We will also have the Penske video dropping for that race as well. And then on Friday, we'll have a NASCAR news video discussing news over the course of the last couple days. And we also will have some other videos dropping this week as more news and stuff continues to come out. There's a lot to talk about this weekend. We got a racing this weekend, which is really exciting and really fun. Looking forward to talk about the Roval this weekend. So anyways, like I said, I want to thank you guys for watching today's episode, and I'll see you guys next time for more great, awesome NASCAR content and other motorsports content on the channel like this. Take care, everybody.